How far will you run before your time?
Hey, we're here at the Camelton Center Mall, and I'm waiting for Max Bujold. We're gonna have a little conversation about a fundraiser that he's got going on in the middle of February. Oh, it's a cold one out there tonight, folks.
What's up, guys? I'm Max Bujold, and I'm here practicing for the Voices of Resilience benefit concert for suicide prevention. We're doing a dinner and a show February 15th at the Alma Hall. Reserve your tickets now at la Société Culturelle de la BD Chaleur.com. It's gonna be a great time. See you there.
Alright, Max, how you doing, man?
How's it going, Dave?
Good, good. Glad you could make it.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Come on in.
Always a pleasure.
You've got quite a thing coming up, do you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you brought a couple of
First
posters,
annual,
eh?
yeah. I was putting those up around town.
All right, awesome, man.
Yeah.
So listen, I know that people around here know you pretty much as a musician. I think that you've got a pretty good name going on for yourself, but there's a whole other side to you on a professional level that the people from here don't know. So give me a little hint about what you do for a living beyond making music.
Well, when I'm, on the Monday to Friday front, I'm working in community mental health as an occupational therapist. I've been doing that for about 2 years now, and it's been a really, really cool experience. I never thought I would love working in mental health, but I know I found my calling now.
Absolutely. Eh? You went to school in Nova Scotia, did you? You picked up a master's?
Yeah, I went to Acadia in Wolfville, and then I went to Dal in Halifax to do my master's in occupational therapy.
Oh, awesome. And so all the way along, just a little bit about the music as well. As a professional musician, you've spent a number of years cultivating your music too.
Oh yeah, starting from a young age and working my way up. First song recording was while I was doing my master's at Dal, put that one out, Highway Robbery. And then when I moved to New Brunswick, I found some more musician friends, and we started up the Max Bujold and the Milestones project.
Nice.
And we just put out our first EP last fall.
You find that that music is a big part of your mental health?
Oh, big time. I've always used music as an outlet, and it's probably one of my favorite things to do.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. So you're this fundraiser, we're going to mix those two things up. Yeah. Let's have a seat here.
Yeah, this one looks nice.
Action.
Hello everybody, my name is Emilie Landry. I hope to see you at the Voix de la Résilience, Voices of Resilience fundraising event on February 15th. There's going to be lots of awesome artists. I'll be there to sing a couple tunes. There's going to be great food. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to fundraise for mental health in the region, so hope to see you there.
So you're an occupational therapist and you deal with mental health. So how did this fundraiser happen to come onto your radar?
Unfortunately, I had a friend who committed suicide 2 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago now. And that kind of made me wonder, what could I have done? So when I joined the community mental health team, I got a training for suicide prevention, or it's called the ASSIST program, Applied Suicide Intervention Skills Training. And it was a 2-day course, and I thought it was incredible. It's basically a suicide first aid. It's a gold standard course. So if you're looking for training in that kind of area, it's the best one to do.
And you don't really need to have the goal of being a mental health professional.
Ideally, we hope that you'll never have to use it. But if you do have to use the training, you'll know how to talk about suicide, to ask the question, and then how to intervene from there to help the person come up with a plan.
Right.
To at least stay alive right then and there. Right now in mental health and in healthcare in general, we're lacking in a lot of personnel. Most all teams in healthcare are short-staffed, and it's a struggle. People in those positions, the healthcare professionals themselves, are having more of a hard time now than ever because of the demand.
Wow, lots to work on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But a lot to be proud of too. In terms of mental health, we have a great program here. We have a walk-in clinic, we have crisis intervention, we have a community rehab program that I'm a part of, all sorts of activities, a work program, and we're one of the only programs like this in the province at the moment.
Hey, so here with my favorite powerhouse Cuban fusion artist, Dee Hernandez. She's coming up with the fundraiser. We're just here doing a little rehearsal. So let me know what this fundraiser means to you, Dee.
This has been something that it was long due, and I'm so glad that Max Bujold actually brought me on board. To get this group of musicians together to make sure that we can support our community for suicide prevention means a lot to me. A lot of my music actually speaks about mental health and ways to overcome it. So it's something very personal to me. So I'm really, really looking forward to give back to my community that way. So go get your ticket and do the same, because it takes a group of people to make these things happen. And we cannot complain about things in our community if we are not part of the solution. So come out, enjoy good music, and also for a great cause. So I see you then. Chaito.
Awesome. Thanks, Dee. So give me a little bit about the what's on your poster here, the who, what, the why, the where, all that stuff. A handsome group of looking people.
So yeah, obviously we're in New Brunswick, so I had to go with a bilingual name. So we went with the Voices of Resilience, les Voix de la Résilience.
Okay.
And I really wanted to go with resilience because that is what I want people to take away from this, is a sense of resilience. Seeing everybody come together, these artists. We've got myself, Dee Hernandez, Leo Rafael, and Émilie Landry. We're banding together, you know. We've also got La Société Culturelle de la Baie des Chaleurs on board. We've got the Suicide Prevention Committee from Restigouche. And we've got a lot of local sponsors that are, you know, supporting this cause. And I think with time, it's going to continue to grow. So yeah, so for this year, we're starting off February 15th with a dinner and a show, followed by a market the next day at the Alma Hall. It's going to be just another chance for people to raise some funds.
The fundraiser itself is being held at a local community center. Talk to me a little bit about the space and the fundraiser from that point of view.
So the Alma Hall in Atholville is probably one of the best locations that I could think of to do this event. It's got the space, it's got a stage, it's got built-in lights and sound, it's got a kitchen and a bar, so I think it covers every aspect, and there's a lot of community events going on there, from activities to most of the concerts that the Société Culturelle puts on is at that hall as well.
Right.
It's going to be
who's putting together the food?
It's going to be Chez Phil's Kitchen. He's located in Charlotte, not far from where you live, eh?
Okay.
He's a great chef, and he's a good friend of mine from way back.
Okay.
Because I'm not done, we got dessert coming too. Croissant Délice, who's an amazing pastry place and cafe.
Okay.
They're going to be doing a nice dessert for us, and it's going to be a $75 inclusive price for the entree, the meal, the dessert, and the 4-artist show.
Nice.
Plus, we're going to have somebody delivering a speech about their experience with mental health and suicide.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're still with us today, so they made the decision not to go through with the act.
Yeah.
And his story is one of great resilience, so I can't wait to hear him deliver it to everybody in the hall. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So we're looking to get about 160 people in and just make it a first off.
Yeah.
It's his trial run, but we're looking to make it annual. And we're also going to try to use the Voices of Resilience to use as an avenue for other events, other fundraising, other awareness, other community showcasing for artists. So bringing all that positivity together and this voice of resilience, this is what we're trying to aim for. We're trying to give people hope and give people the empowerment to talk about their struggles so that they can overcome.
Do you have a goal in terms of who this funding is going to support? What is this money going for?
This money is going straight towards suicide prevention in our area, the Restigouche community specifically. And maybe with time, this Voices of Resilience movement could move across the province.
Sure.
Because it's something that touches every corner. Although our area in Campbellton here, we actually have the highest prevalence of suicide, believe it or not.
In the North Shore.
North Shore, yeah.
The North
here
Shore
in
is
Edmonton.
known for a couple of things. We have some fairly high cancer numbers as well.
Cancer, unemployment. There's a lot of hard times here, but there's a lot of good. You know, I moved here because I saw the potential for a great quality of life. And I would love to show more people what this place has to offer.
Bonjour, bienvenue. J'ai été chanteur dans différents groupes. Et puis j'aime beaucoup le jazz, la soul, le gospel. Bienvenue et venez au concert des Voix de la Résilience. Les Voix de la Résilience, ça va être un beau spectacle.
How has suicide prevention been a part of your daily work plan, or is it that intense?
Definitely. I have clients who consider suicide on a daily basis. And the thing that keeps them here with us is having meaningful occupations, things to do, activities, a job, people, to be a part of a community. So one of the things that I do in my day-to-day is to help identify what makes people tick, what makes them passionate, and try to help them find an avenue to do that more often.
Yeah, that's intense, man. That's good. It's a challenge, isn't it?
It's a challenge, but at the same time, it's a privilege because I get to basically do anything I want with the clients that are going to make them feel good. And you know, activity-wise, that might be going outside, going for a hike, going snowboarding, woodworking, music, you name it, exercise, you know, anything.
Yeah.
Even just going out for a coffee and chatting about the day-to-day. Only when you don't have meaningful occupations or activities or a job, it's easy to start being hard on yourself. It's easy to stay in bed and to kind of waste the day away because you don't want to face the challenges that are, you know, trying to go out there and make something, feel good about yourself. But
absolutely.
To me, you know, there's too much of that going on, especially with comparison on social medias. You know, it's easy to compare yourself and to feel bad because you don't have what other people have, or you're not where other people are in your life. But you need to realize, you know, what good qualities you do have. I think, you know, you need to see the positive. You need to see that light. Even when there's no light in sight, there's always light inside.
There you go.
Sometimes you don't see that when you're looking in the mirror, but other people will see that light in you. And sometimes it takes somebody else to make you see that light, or at least to start to see it. And then once you can see it, that's when it becomes easier to get out of bed. It becomes easier to take chances. Be yourself.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole fake it till you make it?
I'm doing it right now. I've been doing it for years.
And on that note,
yeah, thanks.
awesome.
Dave.
Thanks, Max. That's
My
wonderful.
pleasure.
I know your fundraiser is going to be awesome. I'm definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Vox Commune. This could be the first episode, and definitely a worthwhile interview to have. I'm looking forward to the night, February 15th.
Yes, sir.
And how hard will you push when you're faced with pain? Will the tide pull you under? Or will you surface again? And how much will you